crafty friends. Today we're going to be doing an 8x8 steampunk canvas, and I'm going to be using brown. I'm using PBO paints, brown, turquoise and gold, and I've got lots of MDF cogs and a key and a lock. And instead of stenciling today, I'm going to use some cheesecloth as the base layer for texture. And I hope you enjoy, and turn you to overhead and we'll make a start. Okay, so as you can see, I've arranged the cogs how I want them, and I've also got height as well. So I'm just going to move them to one side. And I've got this piece of cheesecloth, and I'm just going to arrange it kind of, and I'm going to use Mod Podge to adhere it to the canvas. I've not done a coat of gesso because I'm going to be painting it brown. So I'm just giving, I'm not going to lay it flat, I want it kind of as you can see, I just want to give it some, just going to paint it like as if I'm painting it on. It's quite easy, you don't need to paint it all. So I just kind of going around the canvas, opening it out as I go. And I don't know why it's gone into as I kind of really love working with cheesecloth. I want kind of like, you know, I'm not too bothered about these two corners, it's kind of in the middle and around that I want the textures, so that when I do dry brush it, you'll be able to see all the texture. This down here, you know, when you have an idea in your head of what you want to do. So I'm just giving it a quick, I'm not bothered that it's not all kind of glued, but I'm going to kind of then play with it and arrange it how I want it. There we go. So I'm quite pleased with that, how that looks. Put the lid back on that, put that in there, and give it a quick blast with the heat gun. Okay, so next thing I want to do, I want to give it a coat of brown, and I'm using burnt umber from PBO. So I was going to add the cogs straight away, but I thought I need to give it a coat of the brown first before putting the cogs on, so I can get into right inside all the inside the cheesecloth, so that I know it's all covered. And the more layers you do, the better it is actually with your colour, with your paint. So I'm quite pleased with just to make sure that I've got everything and there's no white showing through the cheesecloth. And you'll notice that I'm kind of pouncing the brush, which helps the acrylic to get inside the underneath the cheesecloth. So it's I do a kind of a mixture of painting and stippling, pouncing. Here in the UK, Hobbycraft have got a half-price sale on the PBO. But I suppose by the time this goes live, it will have finished. So I shouldn't really have said that. Never mind. So I'm just going to make sure I've got all the edges. But I will go around the edges with gold anyway, but I just want to get rid of all the white of the canvas, make sure it's all painted. So there we go. While it's wet, I can manoeuvre it, you see. So I'll just give it a quick I'm going to give it a quick blast with the heat gun. There we go. Right, I'm going to use my heat glue gun and decorate the and I'm just building up my layers now. So while I do this, I'm going to play some music and fast forward. Okay, so that's the layout. And I'm just going to give it a quick blast with the heat gun to get rid of all the glue strings. Okay, so now the fun begins. So I'm going to use a combination of a stipple brush and my normal paintbrush. And I'll start off with my paintbrush. And this will need 2 coats. I know just that from experience. So making sure I get the side of the cogs as well, which is why I'm going to use this stipple brush. As you can see, it's easier with the stipple brush because I can get into all the nooks and crannies, plus it will give me some texture, and if I'm really good and take my time, I'll get all the, you know, I might only need to give it 1 coat, but we'll see. We'll see how it looks after I've done the layers, because obviously I've got to go through the holes in the key and all things like that. So you more than likely don't want to sit and watch me do this, but I just wanted to show you how using the stipple brush, you know, you can get quite a lot achieved. Quite a lot of places where just a flat brush just won't cut it sometimes, and I've learned that from experience, as I said. So kind of like under here, under the key, I know I can go in with my flat brush, she says, and jiggle it about and get inside. So as you can see, I've made a good start. So I'm going to continue giving this its coat of paint, and I will fast forward and play some music. Right, there we go. It's all done. I've been around it and checked and gone round, and I've just seen something now. There it is. and I've double checked, well, triple checked now, and it's all done, so there's no MDF showing. So I just need to dry this now. There we are, it's all nice and dry. And I'm going to be using iridescent green blue PBO to dry brush. And I'm just going to work it in my brush. Just work my way round. Just in up and down motions. Just taking it slow and making sure I catch everything. So if I lift it up, it just gives it that shine. And if you know me, you know that blue and brown are my favourite colour combination. So I just want to highlight everything with the blue. Well, it's a green blue really. I'm just bringing the brush backwards and forwards. You can see how it's picking up. If I lift it, you can see how it's just picking up the texture of the cheesecloth underneath. And I'm just going backwards and forwards, adding a little bit more each time I go round the canvas. Very lightly. Making sure I've hit everything. Making sure I get between the cogs as well. And I think I'm actually quite pleased with that now. Don't think it needs anything else, so if I just tilt it, you can just see. So I'm really quite pleased. If I tilt it like that, you can see the sheen. Right, okay, let's see if I can get this back in here. Let's see what nope, I can't. No, never mind. So I've wasted that. I'm quite annoyed. Never mind. Never mind. just want to clean this off because I want to, I'm going to do some gold splats, and I need my mat clear of the iridescent blue-green. There we go. Put that away, and I'm going to put a little bit on there. Get some water. First off, before I do anything, I'm going to put some on my finger and just drag it round the edge of the canvas. Not too much. Try not to take too much on, just so it just, there we go. Oh, got it there. Right, so now I want really water this down now. Good, is it? That's better. And that is completed. My steampunk canvas. I'm really quite pleased with how it's turned out. I hope you've enjoyed the video. I know it was quick and simple. Sometimes you can get really good effects with quick, simple techniques. And what's left for me to say is thank you very, very much for watching. I hope you've enjoyed. Happy crafting, everybody. Bye bye for now.